Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. The longest-running business show in Houston, Texas is now the fastest-growing across the country, thanks to our partnership with the Biz TV Network. Do want to remind you that that content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. And in fact, usually within an hour of each of our broadcasts on Sunday, the show is reposted at usdailyreview.com. And so make sure you check that out as well. Charlie Lanktree, he is the president of Eggland's Best. By the way, Charlie, how long have you been with the company?
Since the beginning, before the first egg was laid.
Wow! So
we go all the way back.
A original founder.
Well, I'm not one of the founders, but I'm one of the founders. Have obviously we're older and are no longer with the company, but over the years, I'm probably the oldest employee, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about the egg crisis that we had for several months. First of all, what was the cause of that?
The primary cause of that was the avian influenza that hit birds in the Midwest, in Minnesota, Iowa, some of those other states out in the upper Midwest, where birds were infected with avian influenza and just stopped producing eggs, and then they had to kill those birds off. And there were 40 million plus birds, so that changed the supply of eggs, and given the demand of eggs, the prices went way up. Then they've come down. Now they've come up and down. It's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Right now they're settling in as a little bit down, and then Easter comes along, it'll go up maybe a little bit, and then maybe settle back down again. So we hope, the industry hopes they're through it. They hope the additional biosecurity that they put in will prevent anything in the future, but you never know. You just keep on doing your best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so but you think that kind of crisis period is now behind us?
It is hope so. We were thankful, thank God, that no Eggland's Best eggs were affected in that process. However, what happened was the prices, because of losing so many birds at a certain time, the prices went way up, and now they're starting to stabilize back down.
Yeah, well, how big of an increase did people see in pricing?
Well, it went from the market at the time, and this is the wholesale market, it went from the market at the time that was predicted to be about 90 cents. It went up to $2.88, just on large eggs and whatnot. So it was it was unprecedented. That this is the highest price of eggs ever in recorded history, and by a long shot. So,
and what are eggs running now?
Eggs are back down. Large eggs overall are back down a market price of about $115, $120, depending on the area of the country. California is higher because of some of the restrictions and rules that they have. But so from that standpoint, they've come way back down, and you're hopefully what is going to happen here is more people will be coming back to eggs, and when the prices went way up, generic eggs, the demand for them went down a bit, and week per week. Now the demand for Eggland's Best continued to increase even during that time period, because people, they had confidence in the brand. Eggland's Best has been awarded for 2 years in a row one of America's most trusted brands. So when something like this happens, people turn to a brand that they know and the brand that they can feel safe with, and they turn to Eggland's Best.
Charlie, got to wrap it up with that. Charlie Lanktree. By the way, your website, best website for people to get more information?
Sure, www.egglandsbest.com. And there's lots of recipes on there, lots of fun things, and lots of education.
Thanks for being with us, Charlie. When we come back, we're going to have more for you. Do want to remind you, the show continues 24/7 at priceofbusiness.com. Best content here can be found over there at usdailyreview.com. And you're watching or listening to The Price of Business.